Hi there and welcome. This time I'm going to show you how to deploy your Java application to AWS Elastic Beanstalk. Now we will log in AWS console using my IAM username and password. This I will input my account alias and then my IAM username and then my password. Wait. Now we are in the console home of AWS. Now we will go to Elastic Beanstalk. You can type it in the search bar or in my console. It's on recently visited. I will click Elastic Beanstalk. I will create a new environment and then I will choose web server environment. I click select. I will input the application name. I use Beanstalk demo and then the environment. If you click in the input field, it will automatically there for you, Beanstalk demo -env. I will leave the description blank and I will choose the managed platform. I choose the Java platform, and in this example I will be using the Corretto 8 running on 64-bit Amazon Linux 2. And the platform version, I will choose the recommended one. And in the application code, I will choose upload your code. I will upload from my local file. And for this tutorial, I have a simple Java application that will return the string greetings from Elastic Beanstalk when you access the application with get request. I will build it first. I type npm clean package and then press enter. We wait until the Java file compile. Okay. Yes, and you see that the build is success. And I will leave the link for the GitHub repository of this simple Java application in the description below. Please check it. Okay, so we have the Java right here, demo-0.0.1 snapshot.jar. Okay, and then I'll back to the browser. I choose the file. It's on the target folder. I choose the jar file. Open. We'll wait until it uploaded. File successfully uploaded, and then I'll click create environment. Wait until the environment process finish. This will take a few minutes. I will back to you when it's done. Okay, we have successfully uploaded our Java application to Beanstalk, and you can see here that the HUD is okay and it's running. One thing you must note that Elastic Beanstalk in default is running on port 5 running on port 5000, sorry. So in the application.properties in your Java application, you must define your server.port 5000. Okay, we're back in the console, and after this we can check the link like here and click it, and you can see that the GET request of the default or home URL is greetings from Elastic Beanstalk. So it's running, and then we will configure our S3 bucket to deploy our React app. And for this tutorial, I also prepare the simple React application to access the Elastic Beanstalk backend here. But first, we will configure our Beanstalk link to use HTTPS. So we need to configure the Cloudfront to link to this Beanstalk URL. As you can see that in this link we use the HTTP, so it's not secure. And if you deploy your React application on the S3 and Cloudfront, it will use the HTTPS, so it will not connect because the Beanstalk using the HTTP protocol and the front end use the HTTPS. So we will type here to the Cloudfront. Click Cloudfront, and then I have some distribution here. We will click on the create distribution. We choose from the Elastic Load Balancer. Here I have one AWS blah 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 and then Z8D. You can check the load balancer ID of the Beanstalk on the console. I think you must access the EC2 first. And then here we've got the load balancer under the load balancing menu. Click that link, and then you can choose the load balancer name on the checkbox. Okay. So you can check the Elastic Beanstalk that you can check the Elastic Beanstalk with what Elastic Beanstalk that is integrated with the load balancer. So in the load balancer, you click the text menu, and then you see the key Elastic Beanstalk environment name is Beanstalk demo-env. It's same with the names is similar or same with the environment of our Beanstalk environment name, Beanstalk demo-env. So this is the right load balancer of the Elastic Beanstalk environment that we created before. Okay, so we can go to the Cloudfront distribution. Okay, click the create distribution. On the domain, we choose the Elastic Load Balancer with the ID offset blah 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 and ZXD. Okay, it's same with our load balancer that link to our Elastic Beanstalk environment. Here, right here, you can see the name. So we choose it, and we will leave the default. Compress automatically, yes. I choose the redirect HTTP to HTTPS. In this simple example, we will allow the get and head HTTP methods. Maybe in the complex or bigger project or application, you can choose the complete HTTP methods like get, head options, put, post, patch, delete. But in this tutorial, we just need a simple HTTP method with get and head. Restrict free or access. We will leave it to no as default. We choose catch key. We use the recommended one, catch policy and origin request policy. We choose the catching optimize and then the origin policy. We will create policy. Sorry, so we will leave it as default. We will allow a simple course on our response header. Okay, and then we use all the edge location for best performance. We support the HTTP2, standard logging off, and IPv6. I will choose off. I will switch off the IPv6 because I don't need it right now. Okay, I think just like that, and then yep, we will click create distribution button. And as you can see, the Cloudfront is now deploying. It will take sometimes to get the Cloudfront to be deployed. I will back to you soon after this Cloudfront deployed. As you can see, we have our Cloudfront distribution that link to our Beanstalk deployed. So we will check our new Cloudfront link. We'll open the new type, paste it, and you've got the Elastic Beanstalk using Cloudfront distribution with the HTTPS protocol. Okay, we're done with the backend, and now time to deploy our front end. Here I'm using React and Webpack and so on. You can check the source code on the GitHub link in the GitHub link below in the description. And then I will go to the S3. Okay, just S3. We will create the bucket name. I will type name okay, and then I leave the object ownership as default, block all public access, bucket functioning disable. We don't need the functioning in this time, sorry. And then default encryption, server-side encryption, I just disable. Advanced setting, object lock disable, and then I think just it, and then create bucket. Okay, successfully created bucket Elastic demo front end. We'll go to that bucket demo front end. Okay, empty object. We will upload the build object of our React application. So we will go to the Visual Studio Code first, and then if you look at the package.json, we have this build script, and I will build this application so it will available at this folder. I type npm run build and press enter. This take a few minutes to be done. Okay, as you can see, the build process is now successfully completed. Okay, you can see that at this folder we have run the JavaScript code, and we will upload all of this file to our S3 bucket. Okay, click upload on our S3 bucket, click upload, and then add files. Choose the file from your directory. Okay, on the add this folder, select all. Okay, and then click upload. Uploading now. Upload upload succeed, and close. So we have our distribution version of React application on our S3 buckets. So we must wrap this S3 bucket with Cloudfront distribution, and then we will go back again to the Cloudfront distribution. Choose the create distribution. Origin domain, we choose our S3 bucket, Elastic demo Frontend. That's the name, Elastic demo Frontend. Yes. Origin access control setting. We choose this origin access control setting, so the bucket can only access via the Cloudfront. We can create a new control setting. Choose the send request recommended, create, and then use it on our origin access control. We leave the other as default. Redirect viewer, we choose the redirect HTTP to HTTPS, and load HTTP method get and head. We leave this as default. Respond header for policy to simple calls. Use all edge locations, so the distribution will use all the edge location that near to your user. Support HTTP version 2, standard working off, and IPv6 off. And then yes, I think just like this. Then click create distribution. It's deploying now. I will get back to you after the distribution deployed. Now can you see that our distribution successfully deployed, last modified, and the date of the last modified. And then we will go to the origins. We edit the origin, and you see that we must allow access to Cloudfront using this policy statement. So we click the copy policy to let the Cloudfront access the S3 bucket, or give the permission to the Cloudfront to access the S3 bucket. And then we go to the S3 bucket permission, we click. and then you can see the permission, bucket policy, and click edit, and we paste the policy that we copied before. No errors, no warning, and then save changes. I will explain later about this policy. This policy allows Cloudfront service to get object of the S3 bucket with the bucket name Elastic Daemon Frontend. Okay, click Save Changes. Successfully edited bucket policy, and then we go back to the Cloudfront, and okay, Save Changes. Then you can see the error pages. No, we have no error pages. We will create a custom error response. This is to redirect our default access of the Cloudfront to our index.html file. So we choose the error code of 404, not found, and then create custom error response. Okay, so customize, yes. Response page. So not like this. Index.html. If we see the S3 bucket of our front end, you can see that there is a index.html file. This file. So we create a custom error response. We create a response to 404 and redirect it to our index.html file. If you don't do this, then if you access the Cloudfront distribution URL, you will see that you cannot access the object of that S3 bucket that link to the Cloudfront distribution. Click Save Changes. Sorry. Save Changes. And we back to General tab. We copy the distribution domain name, open the new tab, paste it, and click press enter. So, and then access denied. Okay, we go back to, it's deploying now. We must wait until our new configuration, new error pages deployed. Okay, I will back to you after our configuration deployed. Okay, so now we have our edited configuration deployed under our Cloudfront distribution, but we must add one more error pages. So click error pages. This time we will handle the forbidden error, HTTP error 403, and we customize our response. So if Cloudfront access and it get forbidden, it will return the index.html file, same like the not found for error that we created before. Okay, like this, and then click create custom error response. Successfully created 4 or 3 error pages, and then we back to the general tab, and we at the page of deploying again. I will back to you if it deployed. Okay, alright, and it's deployed now. So if we copy the distribution domain name again, paste it, and access, nothing appear here, we can go to the inspect console. So we will reload it. Yeah, and then we have 403. So, and field request URL here. This happened because I have not changed the API URL of my backend to the latest Cloudfront link. Okay, so we go back to the bucket again. We need to build our front end, change the API URL link, and then redeploy it to our bucket. So I will copy this backend URL, go to my Visual Studio Code, paste it, save it, and then I will run npm run build. Wait for a moment. It will take a few minutes. Okay, now the compile successfully, and we go to the bucket, S3 bucket, and we will delete all of this. Delete. Type permanently delete. Then delete objects. Close. We have no object anymore. Okay, so we re-upload it again. Upload. Add files. And go to the distribution, this folder. Select all. Open. And then click upload. Upload succeed. Close, and we try to reload our Cloudfront. Oh, still not there. Okay, we copy the distribution domain name, close this tab, open the new tab. Okay, Now we get the response from our backend. Greetings from Elastic Beanstalk. Okay, this is the backend URL of the Cloudfront distribution, and this is the front end URL of the Cloudfront distribution. Okay, so we're done. We have successfully deployed our Java application using Beanstalk and using Cloudfront distribution URL. So you have a HTTPS link for the backend, and then we deploy our React front-end application using the Cloudfront distribution, and you have the HTTPS URL of the front-end React front-end application. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.